anything beautiful, anything wonderful, anything that's peaceful and an abundant and opulence is for you. It's not just for everybody else. It is not for just everybody else that you see on social media. You can also have that too. It's for you too. But you gotta believe that. You gotta know that you are worthy for more. You gotta believe that you are worthy for love. You're worthy for greatness. You're worthy to live a great, beautiful, wonderful, peaceful life.
Billion superstar. Whip, too classy for this world.
Hey y'all. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. I just want to come on here really quick and discuss worth. Knowing your worth, knowing your self-worth and everything like that, right? And what made me think about that was I was writing in my journal, right? This is where I was writing this journal, okay? And this journal is she believed she could, so she did, right? I just love that message on its own, right? And I was writing in here and I was looking at my goals. I was looking at my goals of my short-term goals, 6 months to 3 years. And then I started looking at my long-term goals. That's anything after 3 years. Personal goals and business goals, right? And as I was looking at my business goals, I started looking at the fact that I started looking at the life that I would create if I hit those goals, right? And it had me thinking to myself, I just asked myself, do you feel worthy, right? Do you feel worthy of the life that you desire, right? And the reason why I asked myself that, because it hit me as I was looking at those goals I wrote down. I internally was like, why haven't you hit some of these goals already? What is the reason? Right? What is the reason? Why haven't you hit these goals already? Some of these goals should already been checked off, right? So then I tapped in with myself and I was like, do you even feel worthy of living a life like that? Do you even feel worthy of reaching a goal like that? And whatever that may be, whether that's in my body, right? Or maybe that's making a certain amount of money, being successful, living the life that God envisioned me to have, all the visions He's given me, right? The successful businesswoman that I am. Am I even worthy? Do I feel worthy of living that life? Do I feel worthy of having certain relationships being pulled into my energy? And so I wanted to come on here today to ask you, do you feel worthy of living the life that you desire, whatever life that may be for you, y'all? Let me say this, not necessarily saying that everybody has to be an entrepreneur. That is not everybody's route, right? But whatever goal that you have for yourself, do you feel capable that you can actually live the life that you desire? You can actually live the life that God has for you. God said that, don't quote me on this, on the exact words, but God said that He meant for us to have an abundant life, right? To live an abundant life, right? Not a sparingly life, an abundant life. And a lot of times what that abundant life looks like is more than what you even envision. It's more than what you even envision. It's more than what you can even think of, right? It's more, it's bigger. Do you feel like you deserve to go after everything that you dreamed of? God gave you the vision about, the things that you be daydreaming about, just sitting here, just twiddling your thumbs while you at work, while you at home, while you looking at your kids, and you like, dang, I wish. Whatever it is that you feel like you rather be doing versus doing what you're doing right now, especially if it's not fulfilling to you, right? That's what you think. Do I feel am I worthy of living that type of life? Am I worthy traveling the world, speaking life into people? You gotta really know your worth. You gotta really know your worth, and knowing your worth is also determining how you really feel about yourself. How do you feel about yourself? The way you feel about yourself is all in all the confidence that's in you, right? The way that you feel about yourself determines the way that you kind of maneuver and move, like the way you kind of maneuver in life. The way you think, the way that you feel about yourself determines the decisions that you make, right? It's how you gonna put your best foot forward or not even step at all, right? So as I'm over here looking at these goals, and I'm like, why haven't they been done already? Or is it a deeper reason behind that? Is there a deeper reason behind that? Is it the consistency matter? You know, is it the not being disciplined? What is it? Hear me out, y'all. If you feel worthy of whatever goal that you want to hit, whatever life that you want to design for yourself or redefine for yourself, that will determine how you kind of maneuver in your days ahead. That will give you the strategy on how you would, that will determine how you move forward. That would determine how you would take your next step, right? If you felt worthy of that. Because if you don't feel worthy of hitting your goals, whatever they may be, whether they're personal, health and wellness goals, business goals, whatever they may be, right? If you do not feel worthy of that, like really sit down and ask yourself, because if you don't feel worthy of that, then that's also going to bring about the results that you're probably already receiving, which is the results that by me looking at, you know, some of my business goals, I'm like, why haven't I did some of these things, right? Because it comes from believing in yourself, right? And sometimes it also comes from not knowing what step to take. But that also comes from making sure that you're doing the work by getting yourself into environments that's going to allow you to learn how to take that next step. That's going to give you some type of guidance, right? But first, you have to believe that you're worthy of living that type of life. You have to believe that you're worthy of accumulating that goal, of achieving that goal for yourself, right? Like, you got to get real with yourself. Do you feel worthy of the body goals that you really want, that you deserve? Because you know it's going to make you feel good about yourself. You know you're going to be out there like stunned. Right? You know it's gonna give you energy. You know you're gonna feel strong. You know what I'm saying? You know it's gonna give you motivation. It's gonna help you. It's gonna inspire you. It's gonna inspire everybody else around you, right? Because sometimes it just takes that one person to make a change, to let somebody know that it's possible, that they can also change, right? Do you feel worthy of getting to the next level of your life financially, right? Do you feel worthy of it? And if you do, that will determine the next steps. Getting the skill sets, the education, getting the courses, the classes, whatever you need to do, getting yourself around community that can teach you, right? That can hold you accountable, right? On what to do so that you can get to the next level financially, right? Or even the next level in life when it comes to, you know, starting that business. You believe that you can become a successful entrepreneur. Do you believe that? It may not happen overnight. It may not happen in the next 3 months. And I mean, I'm talking about as far as being successful, like you're gonna have to fall a couple of times and get back up. In order to learn, you gotta go through some things. You gotta fall. You gotta learn what works and what doesn't work, right? Like, do you feel worthy of all those things? Do you feel worthy of having great relationships coming into your life, surrounding you? Or do you just feel like, oh, you're just meant to be surrounded by negative people in your life that doesn't add value to you, that brings you down, that doesn't like make you feel good about yourself, that doesn't push you to the next level, that doesn't tell you about yourself, that's always a yes person and not a person that's gonna get up on you like, what you doing? Right? because you really feel intimidated by the people that are strong, right? But those are the very people that also aid you in becoming strong, because they holding you accountable. Instead of feeling offended, getting around like-minded people. Do you feel worthy about having these different relationships in your personal life, in your business life? You're not there yet. You got work to do, okay? And that's the great thing about it, that if you do not feel worthy of that, you always have the opportunity to make a change. That is the great thing, y'all. That is the greatest thing that I am learning in my own life of self-discovery and growth, is that if you are not there, if you don't feel capable or worthy of doing something, you can always pivot and change your mind. You gotta be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind in order to hit any type of goal, in order to feel your purpose in life, in order to get anywhere and do anything and have anything. You have to change your mind. When you change your mind, everything starts to shift, okay? And everything starts to get in alignment with each other, right? So I want to encourage you that if there's anyone on here that may feel like, I don't know, I don't feel worthy that I can even, I don't know if I can, it seems challenging. No one's ever done it. I always do something and stop. I want to encourage you to change your mindset, okay? And know that you can. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board, okay? Go back to the drawing board, okay? Can't show y'all all my business, okay? Go back to your drawing board. Really look at your goals. Really look at your goals. And really ask yourself, okay? Really ask yourself. Go by list one by one. And if you don't even have goals written down, you need to start there, okay? You need to start there. Write the vision and make it plain, okay? Write the vision and make it plain. And start with number one. Ask yourself, do I feel capable? Is that also for me? Because it is for you. Anything beautiful, anything wonderful, anything that's peaceful and an abundant and opulence is for you. It's not just for everybody else. It is not for just everybody else that you see on social media. You can also have that too. It's for you too. But you gotta believe that. You gotta know that you are worthy for more. You gotta believe that you are worthy for love. You're worthy for greatness. You're worthy to live a great, beautiful, wonderful, peaceful life. You gotta know that. So you're gonna go down these different lists, okay? You're gonna ask yourself, am I worthy of that? Okay? And you're gonna believe in yourself. Because it's all about changing your mindset. Just get back, just realign yourself again. It's okay. You've fallen off a little bit. It's okay. Recalibrate. It's okay to recalibrate. It's okay to reset. Okay? It's okay to get yourself back in order. That's what life is. That's what life is. That's exactly what I had to do, y'all. Once I looked at these goals and I asked myself, like, dang, Tiana, why haven't you completed some of these goals already? They should be already done. Do you feel worthy of it? Okay, if you do, get to it. What is the reason? Right? It was a conversation I had to have with myself. And then I had to look at the things that I was doing and not doing. What are you doing every single day? Right? You need to be having an action, but you need to have goals written down every single day. Even if it's just one goal that you need to complete, that's going to get you that much closer to hitting these goals, y'all. Right? Because if you do not do that, that's going to also alter you feeling worthy or not. Right? Then that's when you're going to have that negative energy, that negative feeling of, I don't feel worthy of doing them, because subconsciously, you're not really doing anything to obtain that. That's why you don't feel worthy of doing it, because you ain't doing nothing towards it. You got to get real with yourself, right? But you are worthy. You are ready to have everything that you desire, as long as you put your mind to it and you believe in yourself and you trust the process and know that you are going to fall. Everything is not going to happen overnight. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight. I'm sorry. Highlights, reels, and all of that you see on social media, all that's fake. Okay? Or it's accumulated. Like it's what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm saying is it's fake in a sense of you thinking that or believing that it happened overnight. It did not. Okay, stop paying. Like people like to post the highlighted of everything. They don't post the struggle and everything, what they go through mentally, what they go through emotionally, spiritually, physically, y'all. Right? But believe you can have it too. It's not just for them, it's for you too. Okay? Believe that and know that you got that, okay? I love you guys so much. I just want to come on here really quick to encourage you and to ask you, do you feel worthy of living the life that you desire? Do you feel worthy of living the life that God has given to you? Do you believe that you can get there? Do you believe that you can go after everything that you desire, that your heart desires, that you're always thinking about? Do you believe that? Okay? So I hope this message encouraged you. I love y'all so much. Make sure you like this video, share with 2 of your friends, and also leave a comment down below and tell me, do you believe that you are worthy of the life that you desire? Do you believe that you are worthy of the life that God has given you? Write that in the comments. Do you believe? And what you gonna do to go after that? Okay? I love y'all so much. Make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell as well. And until next time, peace.
You